Did you know David Beckham hid a secret romance with his own assistant while secretly dating top London models? And that one fling almost blew up his career? Buckle up for the scandals that paved the way for Posh and Bex. Before Posh, David Beckham's dating diary read like a tabloid fever dream. Teenage sweetheart Jodie Price, London model Julie Killalea, Chelsea high society parties, and a whispered 2004 scandal with personal assistant Rebecca Luz. But which of these romances truly shaped the man destined to become football's most glamorous power couple? Before Posh, a quick look at early headlines. Back in 1991, 16-year-old David Beckham was tearing it up in Manchester United's youth ranks, fresh from Ridgeway Rovers. He had not even broken into the first team yet, but the tabloids were already sniffing around his personal life. His first serious romance was with Jodie Price, who met him at Carrington training ground on a school visit. For 2 years, they were inseparable, sneaking out after drills to watch films or grab a kebab in Stockport. Before Jodie, there were schoolyard crushes with classmates at Chingford County High. While Beckham honed his deadly free kick, newspapers splashed photos of him and Jodie holding hands outside local cafes. Those early headlines showed that even then, David Beckham's magnetism extended beyond football. Already then, his future was clear. Jodie Price, his first serious spark, 1991 to 1993. Back in 1991, a 16-year-old David Beckham was still honing his free kicks in Manchester United's youth setup when he first locked eyes on Jodie Price at Carrington. She wasn't a celebrity or a model, just a local schoolgirl on a training ground tour. But something clicked. Over the next 2 years, they became inseparable. Between sunrise drills and afternoon gym sessions, Beckham and Jodie would sneak off to watch movies in Stockport or grab kebabs in Piccadilly. Friends recall seeing them leave training hand in hand, Beckham in his tracksuit still buzzing from a day spent chasing a dream. She was the quiet anchor to his rising star, the one person who saw him without the red shirt and roaring crowd. As Beckham broke into the United first team in early 1993, the pressures multiplied. Overnight, he went from local hero to national sensation. TV crews outside his house, autograph hunters in Carrington car parks, offers from sponsors flooding in. Jodie found herself sidelined by his new schedule of international trips and late-night TV appearances. By late 1993, they quietly called it off. The boy from Chingford needed to focus on Champions League nights at Old Trafford, not teenage romance. Jodie Price faded from the headlines just as quickly as she'd arrived, but she left a mark, the confidence that launched Beckham into the spotlight. Next up, as Beckham's fame exploded, he traded kebabs for VIP tables, and London model Julie Killalea was first in line to join him, when Beckham became the talk of London. By 1996, Beckham was earning around £20,000 a week and had become Manchester United's midfield star. His summer fling with model Julie Killalea lit up tabloids after they were spotted at the Met Bar, Morton's Steakhouse, and dancing until dawn at the Groucho Club. He even bought his first Ferrari 355 for about £120,000 and swapped post-training kebabs for Park Lane lobsters. Photographers followed his every move, capturing tailored suits, designer shades, and gold Rolex watches that rivaled his pinpoint free kicks. Some fans cheered his rewards for hard work. Others warned late-night parties might take a toll on his form. By autumn, they quietly drifted apart. Beckham headed to Euro '96, and Julie returned to Paris. Then came Spain. Ever heard Barcelona's rumor fire? When Beckham landed in Madrid in July 2003, the tabloids went wild. Almost overnight, whispers claimed he'd been seen dining with supermodel Esther Cañadas at Pacha and sipping cocktails with actress Sarah Marbeck on a rooftop. Even Selena Lori's name popped up in gossip columns, despite no real evidence. Friends insist Beckham was simply enjoying nights out with teammates, not juggling secret flings. A single photo of him chatting with Esther at a Fashion Week after-party became a full-blown affair story. Reports that Sarah moved into his Ritz suite turned out to be pure invention. Through it all, Beckham kept his eye on the prize, lifting La Liga titles and pushing Real Madrid toward Champions League glory. Those flashy rumors made headlines but never stuck. They set the stage for something far more explosive. But nothing exploded the rumor mill like one name in 2004, when whispers became headlines. In March 2004, tabloids claimed David Beckham was having a secret affair with his Real Madrid assistant Rebecca Luz. She went public in News of the World on March 21st, saying they met late at night in his Ritz suite. 2 days later, Beckham denied it all as invasion of privacy and insisted his only love was his wife and kids. Victoria later called it the roughest time of her life, yet stood by him. Behind the scenes, they paid Luz a six-figure settlement in exchange for silence. She slipped away to Norway and kept out of the spotlight until Netflix's 2024 docuseries brought those interviews back. Beckham skipped one match in distress but returned to score a trademark free kick. Amid all this noise, there was one constant the first time he laid eyes on Victoria. The night a shy Beckham met Posh. On June 6, 1997, Old Trafford held its annual charity match when David Beckham spotted Victoria Adams backstage. He was already England's golden boy, but in that moment he was tongue-tied. She gave him a shy smile, they chatted about football and music, and a spark ignited. Over the next 7 months, they were inseparable, from late dinners in Manchester to quiet strolls in Heaton Park. On January 25, 1998, Beckham proposed at a candlelit London restaurant, and she said yes. Their whirlwind romance turned him from football icon into a devoted partner, and they quietly slipped out of the tabloids' glare. And just like that, the dating saga didn't end. It went behind closed doors. Why Posh changed the game and quieted the rumors. When David and Victoria tied the knot in July 1999, Beckham transformed from football hero into a global brand. They spoke with one voice, used legal muscle to shut down tabloids, and never revisited old scandals like Rebecca Lou's. Instead, they focused on family, fashion, and football, charity galas, joint ventures, and a perfectly polished partnership. Their privacy strategy turned gossip into fascination and cemented them as the ultimate power couple. What matters more, the truth, the rumors, or the fairy tale they've built together? So what really stuck and what fizzled out? David Beckham's early romances with Jodie Price and Julie Kilalea, the wild Madrid whispers, and the Rebecca Lou's scandal all taught him one thing: how to manage fame. Marrying Victoria in July 1999 turned him into the brand Beck's and quieted the noise. Did those pre-Posh flings shape the man Victoria married? Or were they just footnotes on his road to superstardom? Like, subscribe, and share which Beckham rumor you found the juiciest of all.